What's up, guys? Good morning. We are at our last pit stop. We're about 30 minutes away from Z1. Got the car loaded up in the back. I think you can see it back there. Bit of a ordeal borrowing a trailer and having short ramps and having to lay out a whole bunch of wood to make that happen. But we got it on the trailer last night. Drove down to Chattanooga last night to stay with some family, and now we're close to Z1. So hopefully we can get it offloaded and start the dyno process. All right, guys. We are at Z1. We made it, and the car's off the trailer. I was super stressed, actually, with all these boards and these short ramps with a borrowed trailer. I got to borrow it. I'm super thankful to have somebody to allow me to use it, but had all these ramps out, got the car off. We are sitting pretty at Z1, ready for some tuning. The shop is awesome. I'll show you guys the inside here in a minute. I know at the start of the build in the channel, if you were following, it wasn't quite finished yet. You could kind of stroll through and see some of it, but not all of it. So we'll check the inside out here in a minute, and then here in a little while, I think I have a pre-dyno inspection first that's required. If you ever come to Z1 and you've done something crazy like a full motor build, forced induction, all that stuff, you got to do your pre-dyno inspection first. So here in a few minutes, we'll be rolling. All right, guys, let's check out the showroom. What's up, man? Super cool in here. Titan Warrior concept, race car, all race cars. So cool. All right, guys, so we are in the Z1 customer lounge. So the dyno bay windows, actually pretty cool. You can watch real time. Got the couch, the TV, some snacks over here, wheels, and the car's out in the bay doing a pre-dyno inspection. So it's back there in the corner. And hopefully everything goes well. Shouldn't have any issues. And here in a few minutes, should have the car out here on the dyno, doing some pulls. Cross your fingers. All right, guys, so we are still waiting. They're finishing up the inspection. I've been peeking over through the glass door, seeing what they're doing. So I think here at Z1, I mentioned it earlier, but if you do a full build, anything crazy, change a lot of parts, go forced induction, they do make you do a full dyno inspection. So that's actually really good, and I'm thankful for that. Hopefully don't find anything crazy I need to be concerned about. So we're still hanging out. Showroom's super cool. Show you this side again. These race cars, man, such a cool car. If you're ever down here, be sure you come check this thing out. Completely gnarly. How they built this one. Completely, I'm pretty sure, to complete one-off twin turbo kit. Whole thing was just really crazy. I had no idea what this car made. They never, I don't want to say never, I never saw they posted what this car made, but it's just crazy. Super cool car. I wish it was actually out and running today. I'd love to see it in person running. And this is super cool too. Titan Warrior concept. Super tall tires. What are these guys? 37 by 1250s. Big boys. This thing is cool. Kind of makes me sad they never made it to compete with the Raptor. Maybe there's still hope. Pretty sweet. I don't know if we can see under anything special under here. Looks like it's got some reservoir shocks. Pretty sweet. Looks like we are pulling out. Kind of back there. You can't really see it. Unfortunately, maybe you can hear it, but there she goes. After pre-dyno inspection. Hopefully nothing crazy. There's a couple things I know about. I know the power steering rack's probably gonna need a replacement or a fix. It's leaking just a tiny bit, but it's never been replaced. So hopefully here in a second, we'll be in the dyno bay. Here we go.
Maybe, I don't know. What do you think?
This is a super cool moment, guys. If you followed the channel for the last year and a half, it's been 18 months and we're getting strapped down to the dyno. Super nervous, scared, excited, wondering what's gonna happen. Don't really care, honestly, all that much about final power numbers. Just want it to be healthy and capable. I mean, I've got some guesses, anything from maybe 450 on wastegate all the way up to maybe close to 600 or a little more on some boostane. Anywhere in between that, I think I'm happy, guys. Looks super good in there. So fingers crossed. I'm gonna let it probably do a few pulls and make sure my heart doesn't stop before I actually film one, but about to happen. So quick video, we've been doing some pulls, got some good numbers. We started in like the 430 wheel horsepower range. There's the man. I'm getting you on YouTube, bro.
No, no.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who's this country talking?
Who's a country guy? Yeah, it looks like we just hit 517 wheel and 462 torque. That's pump gas. Is that your safe number where you want to stick around, John?
Well,
what you think?
We have a small issue, not with the car or anything.
Okay.
Well, kind of, but.
All right, guys, so the problem at the end of that last clip John was talking about, I shut it off because I was, like, of course, scared, but I don't know if you can see it on here. What I'll try to do is I'm actually going to change my lens. So on that bottom, it's hard to tell. That's the boost map. So the turbo's actually peaking at 13 pounds in that map, but it's dropping and actually making its peak horsepower at 11 pounds. So it's peaking to 13 at like 5,000 RPM, but dropping to 11. So that's a number of things, and we're starting to encounter some issues that I knew I was expecting, like having a full filter on the front of the turbo. Want to keep the engine clean. Just, you know, if you did a turbo guard, you'd probably pick up 50 horsepower. I'm also using the smaller intercooler, so intake temps are getting a little higher just because of the capacity for that thing. So that's basically where we're at. Super happy. 517 horsepower, 462 foot-pounds of torque. He's going to turn it up just a little bit more, see what it'll do on the dyno. Then we're going to add some boostain, see what it'll do, and we'll go from there, man. It's going to be a super, super fun street car. It's exactly what we were going for. Like we just hit 591 and 515. That's real solid. I don't know if he'll try to push and hit 6, but it's real close. All right, maybe going for broke here. Not literally, hopefully, fingers crossed, but we just did 591 and 515 torque. This is on boostain map. Put some boostain in the tank and just seeing what she'll do. See if she makes 600. At least sounds good, I'll say that much. And we'll wait for it to load. Ooh, 590, we'll round up 595, 524. I don't know if she'll get there, guys. We'll see. All right, looks like we're trying again. Let's see, I think John wants it to hit 6.
So light.
Yeah. All right, here goes last pull, 4th gear, boostain. See what she does. Let's see. Oh, it did it. 607, 529. Oh man, that's awesome. What? That is wild, man, to see that. 607, 529. All right, guys, we are finished. We're at Z1. Car is tuned. It's in one piece. Everything went great. End of the day, pump gas on the, so I have 3 maps, 2 on pump gas. The first one's low power. It's like, I say low, it's like 450s. On the high boost map for pump, we made 536 and I think 478 torque. And then we added some butane to the tank and we made 607, 529. So right on the mark with what we were going for. Super pumped. Car looks great. Car sounded great on the dyno. Super pumped. Can't wait to drive it. You guys stick around for the channel and see what happens.